Hi boys and girls, it's Miss Reynolds with B.O.R.E.D, Better Off Reading Every Day. Today have I got a good one for you. It is The Butterfly Unleashed by Melissa Simone. It is hot off the pressers, freshly delivered. When I write poetry, I am giving you the opportunity to experience the abstract of my deepest feelings, the triggers that lies beneath. Melissa Simone. Are you ready for some good poetry, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls? Poetry 1, November 18, 2020. Butterflies in my stomach, burned by the acid of turmoil. An ache turns numb where denial doesn't exist. When souls are snatched, the unpredictable list. No promises for tomorrow, seeing no further than a second. Whose hands are responsible for the next 2 seconds? A future minute holds no promise. Categories don't matter. Hair tangled in fist. The complexity of an organ. Too advanced for mankind. Choking on tears. Battling instability. Can't accept this new reality. Poem 1. Poem 15, The Painter and the Poet. Poem inspired by Ronaldo Dragone. Painting. Existential limits. Brushstrokes bleed with paint. Emotions in the fingertips. Cannot speak expectations beyond lips. Don't just see, created before me, the bristles. Confirms hidden meanings, surface shows multiple truths to be told, restrict oneself, dare to cross the boundary, uncertain, an addiction, to instead hide our own self-reality, pleasing only to facade the naked eye, dry paint, to please society, wet paint, remains enslaved, half-truths, appearances to deceive, pressure, feelings, never to break free, pressured ceilings. Poem 15, poem inspired by Ronaldo Dragone, painting Existential Limits. Poem 22. I wrote about you today, but the pain did not go away. Writing can be therapeutic, but there are times I do believe that I am challenged to refuse it. The power of words, their purpose leading to decisions, several different choices, several different outcomes, several different voices. One letter in front of another. The heartache of a broken-hearted mother. How words can cause a chain reaction. Words can lead to satisfaction. One word can have multiple meanings. Depends on their tone. Help me, help me. You tell me what's wrong. Tell me what's wrong. Tell you what's wrong. Oh, let me change my tone. Last I checked, I told you I was hurting, yet still left me alone. Lingers on the bend, on the days that words cannot save me, I ask for the Almighty to loan me serenity, because accepting the things that I cannot change will forever be challenging. Poem 22. Poem 30, Learning Love. Promises of forever, stained over time, clearly became asinine. Broken hearts, shattered soul, crushing the flower. To just simply be with the woman that you claimed was the woman of your dreams. Yet even at your mistakes, she still gave you everything. Broken down, crumbled crowns, to love, to accept that we were all meant. Poem 30. Poem 41. Happy birthday, Jasmine. Today you're 32. Your birthday spent in heaven. Still can't fathom the idea that we've lost you. No closure, no victory, questions still unanswered, hidden meanings, true identities, on hold forever, no happily ever after, questioned faith, couldn't choose your fate, too long a wait, unsaved her too late, memories of that weekend hold hoards the eternal hate. Avoid June 27th? Impossible. We'll always celebrate you. Poem 41. July 20th, Heart's Content. And she wrote to her heart's content, but it was always never enough. Her fingers became cramped, and her vision quite blurry, yet she refused to stop writing. Her head held too many stories. You will never be enough if you do not believe in yourself. Your own worst enemy can be the reflection you see in the mirror. Don't choose to be your writing health. Don't choose to be detrimental to your writing health. Wounded Me, August 20th. Losing you hurts. Leaving me hurts more. The wound on my heart forever sore. Time does not heal wounds. Time leaves scars. When I found out you were sent to heaven, I knew for us there would be no tomorrow. In the span of such a short time, I lost so many of you. Deaths back to back. Closure came from most of you, but closure I didn't receive from all. Baby girl, how I wish I'd been there to catch you from that fall. I can't call you on the phone, but I can call you in heaven. You left me the bluebirds because you needed to rest. It was time for your day 7. I couldn't argue with the outcome of things. I can't argue with the outcome of things, but I can forever in all of me keep your spirit within and your joy, just because you weren't always physically here. My love for you and the things you loved will never disappear. Wounded Time. On the days, August 20th. On the days that I love you, which is every day, we were truly meant to be one. You are my residence, my heart, my lungs. There is no air without you. My personal supply of oxygen, my soldier, my superhero, etched in my soul. My one and only person, on the days, August 20th. Time, 1997. Time is precious. Time is cold. Time is wasted. You're getting old. Time is slow. Time is fast. Time is the future. Time is the past. Time is cold. Time is hot. Time is what you are. Time is what you're not. Time is a decade. Time is a year. Time is a century. Time is here. Time is the truth. Time is a lie. Time is an enemy. Time flies by. Time is sometimes good. Time is sometimes bad. Time can be whenever. Time is all you have. There is no shame in expressing your creativity. Time, 1997. You Make My Heart Smile, a song, 1998. My beating heart was once torn apart. Oh, it's you, you make my heart smile. Sometimes I feel like I'm floating above your perfect soul. We play a role together. When I was lost, you came and found me. You swore your love for eternity, and my beating heart was once torn apart. Oh, it's you, you make my heart smile. You care for me, I care for you. Don't ever leave me, love was blind. Until there was us two, my beating heart was once torn apart. Oh, it's you, you make my heart smile. What happened to Jasmine? My little sister Jasmine's death was untimely and unexpected, and still keeps us in a state of disbelief. On November 13, 2020, Jasmine was about to have dinner with her husband when she suddenly had what was described as a really bad headache that traveled down the left side of her body. Boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, I need for you to get this book so you can read the rest of that story. But it is about the writer's sister who passed away untimely and unexpectedly. My favorite poem in this book is Heart's Content. And she wrote to her heart's content, but it was always never enough. Her fingers became cramped, and her vision quite blurry. Yet she refused to stop writing. Her head held too many stories. You will never be enough if you do not believe in yourself. Your own worst enemy can be the reflection you see in the mirror. That is my favorite, Heart's Content. And that is the end of some of the poems of this book, The Butterfly Unleashed by Melissa Simone. I've read Melissa Simone's books before, and they are absolutely beautiful. They actually grab my breath, and I have trouble sometimes getting the words out because kind of takes your breath away. They grab my breath and just takes a hold of it. That's the way that her writing makes me feel. She's written several books, I do believe to this point about 8, and quite a few of them are poetry books that I do not own the rights to, but I love storytelling magic. And the magic is, met Melissa Simone on Instagram when I started Board with Miss Reynolds, and she has become a great friend, a great sister that I never had, and I always feel for her because I know that she's still hurting from the loss of her sister. And I hope that by reading this today, It gives her and her family some comfort in knowing that she's keeping her sister Jasmine's spirit alive through writing stories about her and telling her story every chance she gets. I never had a sister, but I feel like I would have loved to have met her. She seemed like such a wonderful, wonderful human being, just like her sister, Melissa Simone. It is Miss Reynolds with B.O.R.E.D, Better Off Reading Every Day. As you know, I love butterflies, so that's why this was one of the most perfect books to read for me, other than it being really, really good. I hope that you're getting out there and spreading your wings, changing into something great, something better, and always spreading the love that I try to spread right here at B.O.R.E.D by reading poetry and by reading children's books and by just totally going all out and having a good time. It's not going to be the B.O.R.E.D twirl, but there is going to be butterflies involved. From Melissa Simone, The Butterfly Unleashed, and her sister Jasmine. May my readings always bring you the comfort that you've always known by being sisters and having sisters and writing such great, great, great words every chance you get. Love you, Melissa. Love your work. See you again at B.O.R.E.D headquarters with more books really soon. Bye, boys and girls. Bye, ladies and gentlemen. Let your butterfly fly.